Purr. Live the healthiest life you deserve.
9 artery cleansing foods that can prevent a heart attack. Our hearts are everything. There's a reason that for centuries, early scientists believed that the heart controlled the entire body. But if you're anything like me, you know that you don't do enough to look after your heart. Do you even know how best to protect your red organ? We all know that exercise is vital to keeping our hearts healthy. And we know that certain foods clog our arteries and can lead to a fatal heart disease. This is common knowledge. But many people don't know that there are actual superfoods that cleanse arteries and help to counter high cholesterol. In today's age, it's often not enough to avoid those foods that are bad for us. We've also got to prioritize the consumption of healthy, heart-boosting foods as well. But there's so much information out there about what's bad for us, what's good for us. It's hard to boil it all down and figure out what we should be eating. That's what today's video is all about. We're going to go through 9 super powerful heart health boosting foods that can save you from a heart attack. Whether you're as fit as a fiddle or need a helping hand, you shouldn't ignore this list. Heart health is one of the most overlooked aspects of healthy living. Today, I hope you'll give your ticker the time and respect it so rightfully earned. With that in mind, let's start the list with an old favorite. But before we begin, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all the content the Purr family is putting out for you. Number 9. Whole grains can be found in a dozen different and tasty foods. They are amazing for their ability to lower cholesterol levels in your blood and protect your heart against all manner of disease. People with whole grain rich diets have been found to have thinner artery walls. Thinner walls make it easier for blood to be delivered to your brain. If these walls are thick, it increases your risk of heart disease and stroke by a large margin. It's recommended that you incorporate whole grains into your diet as much as possible, primarily from whole grain pasta, oatmeal, and brown rice. This is the reason why porridge is always recommended to older people. The grains found in this often bland breakfast are so richly beneficial to your heart, it's absolutely worth stomaching if you can. A lot of grainy foods are often avoided because of their blandness, but that shouldn't be a problem. Throw in a healthy extra like honey, and you'll find that the bland, boring whole grain suddenly becomes a sweet treat. Number 8. Healthy fats are amazing for your heart. They help to provide a wide range of benefits to your body. With that in mind, the first healthy fat on this list is olive oil. Olive oil protects your heart against heart disease and stroke. What's best about olive oil is how easy it is to work into lots of different foods and meals. You can use it to cook with, you can drizzle it onto your delicious salads. The power is in your hands. Just don't go too overboard. Like anything, too much can have adverse effects on other parts of your body. A drizzle is more than enough to protect your heart. It's important to note that you'll get the most benefits from 100% virgin olive oil, so purchase carefully. Number 7. I feel like I'm always banging on about vitamin C. No matter what part of the body we're looking at, vitamin C always seems to appear as a leader of health benefits. If you're not trying to get the recommended amount of vitamin C in your diet, maybe this will convince you to start eating those oranges. Citrus contains a lot of vitamin C and antioxidants, both of which are crucial to keep your heart fit and healthy for years to come. Not only does citrus contain those powerful elements, but citrus fruits also help to protect your artery walls. This severely decreases your risk of heart disease. Plenty of people swear by drinking lemon water throughout the day to get their dose of vitamin C. But if you're just looking for the perfect boost, a glass of orange juice in the morning is perfect. Number 6. Turmeric isn't something we focus on a lot, but more and more research is being put into it, and more health benefits are being found. Turmeric helps prevent damage to the artery walls and helps to protect them. It also helps to prevent the hardening of arteries as well. Turmeric contains powerful antioxidants that support your heart. The problem with turmeric is that it can be hard to easily work into your diet. However, I recommend that you make turmeric tea for a delicious, healthy, heart-boosting start or end to your day. Number 5. We often look at nuts as an unhealthy snack, which is true when covered in sugar or salt. However, if you decide instead to snack on unsalted, healthy nuts, you'll also be looking after your heart. Brazil nuts, almonds, and cashews are rich in magnesium and fiber. We all know how healthy fiber is for our bodies, but magnesium is very important to the health of our hearts specifically. Magnesium destroys the buildup of cholesterol and plaque in your arteries. To gain all the benefits of these delicious nuts, it's recommended that you eat about 3 servings of nuts per week. Number 4. Multiple different cultures have drawn the line between pomegranates and hearts. Is it the way it looks? Is it the color? Or is it because people have always been aware of its heart-boosting properties? Pomegranate cleans clogged arteries. They're chock full of free radical-fighting antioxidants and help to bring the best out of our hearts. The easiest way to consume pomegranate is to drink its juice. Just make sure to get 100% pure juice with no additives. You do have another option, however, if the juice isn't up your alley. You can also snack on its seeds, which provide similar artery cleansing benefits. Number 3. Fish are often referred to as brain food, but did you know that they're also amazing for your heart? Not only are they filled with the healthy fats we mentioned earlier, the omega-3 contained in the acids not only boost your brain function, but also help to prevent the risk of heart damage. Some fish are much better for you than others. You want to look for and eat fatty fish specifically. We are talking about mackerel, tuna, or salmon. Turns out, fish can be both friend and food. Number 2. Avocados have a bit of a stigma right now, but that's to be expected from fad food. Once something gets popular, you always have naysayers staying as far away from it as possible. But there's a reason why avocados are popular. They're powerful in so many regards, but today we're going to focus on the cholesterol-busting power of these little menaces. Avocados actually increase good cholesterol while they lower bad cholesterol, and there are very few foods that can do both. Like magnesium, potassium helps prevent heart disease and the hardening of arteries. Avocados actually dethrone the king of potassium, bananas themselves. The best bit about avocados? It's easy to add them to meals. Avocado in a sandwich, avocado on toast, avocado in a salad, smoothie, milkshake. If you can imagine it, it'll probably work. Probably. Number 1. Caffeine is known to affect your heart, and it's highly recommended that you pay attention to how much you're consuming. With that in mind, I bet you didn't think coffee would be on this list. Coffee surprisingly cleans out your arteries. It's recommended you try and drink 3 cups of coffee a day if possible. But with that in mind, try not to drink any more, and if you want to do best by your heart, try and stay away from sugars. It's possible to keep your coffee healthy, and you owe it to your heart to sacrifice some of the sweetness to keep it strong and powerful. Our hearts are amazing, but we can be less than amazing when looking after them. Heart disease is one of the leading causes of death in the Western world, and a lot of us don't do enough to try and prevent this all too often occurrence. The best thing we can do for our hearts is to exercise regularly, focus on cardio, and watch what we eat. It's not just good enough to avoid foods that damage our hearts. If we want to do the best for our most powerful organ, we need to also find foods that strengthen and benefit them as well. Try to implement these foods into your diet, and I'm sure your heart will thank you in its own way. Hopefully you found at least a couple of options on this list that are proven to boost the health of your powerful red muscle. Are you going to add some of these items to your daily diet? Have you already been working on some of these foods? Do you have any other heart-bolstering foods or snacks that you swear by? Let us know in the comments below. Well guys, that's it for this video. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Hit the subscribe button for more content like this and join our purr family to live the healthiest life you deserve. And remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.